All right, hey guys, we're back setting up for hole number 8 here. And I'd really like to go quarterback, but at the same time this can be pulled off with extra mile a little bit easier. You really want to be looking at kind of about 50-ish topspin. That only happens at a quarterback 10, but at the very least, I think I showed you how to do it with a quarterback 6 yesterday. And I believe I got this hole. I think I went in the sand, actually. But we're going to try to, do similarly. I'm probably going to use a quasar ball here and quarterback. We're just going to play safety first on this hole. So, we don't really need the best drive. It's all about just kind of getting it in play. Hopefully not in the sand like I was yesterday. I believe I holed out from the bunker here yesterday though, so I did make the shot. And it was a bit weaker quarterback that I think I went with yesterday as well. But you can see how, I prefer to go with the quarterback as opposed to an extra mile, because I really don't have, that I really need a perfect ball if I go with extra mile or so needing that perfect ball really, makes me nervous. And that's why you're going to see me go at this with QB. And, we're just going to kind of safely I'm just going to try to take off some of that left spin as well, just to kind of, figure out this line. Aside from where you see me aiming right now, we're going to go very spot on. Oh, shoot. I need to rotate this way. Something you guys might want to also consider. We're going to go very spot on max ring adjustment here, just so you guys know. You got to keep it somewhat aggressive towards the north part of the rough, or you're not going to roll through it. So definitely keep that in mind, and you can see how I'm just hitting the edge. You have to get somewhat aggressive when you have a weak QB. If you have a QB 10, feel free to, lay back off of what I just did significantly. You don't have to get as aggressive. But keep in mind, that's the reason we're going with QB here, is because it's going to be a much safer shot than extra mile or Thor's hammer. Of course, using the Thor's hammer or extra mile, if you use it perfectly, it's going to really give you a nice aggressive approach for the drive, and potentially, really give you a nice drive chance at a hole-in-one. But I'm not too worried about that. I'm fine with not making a mistake and getting 2 eagles every round on this hole. That pretty much ensures a 14 under round if you get this in hole 2. It's virtually guaranteed. You just play mistake-free golf, and worst case scenario, you have 14s. And all things considered, you should have hole 4 as well, which at least gives you minus 30 if you're able to do that. So, just something to keep in mind. And then, everything supplemental that you could get, a hole-in-one, an albatross somewhere. The best albatross chance that you want to be looking at is hole 3. So you want to take a look at my corrections on hole 3. That's the most important one, because in my opinion, that's the most straightforward, easy. Could very easily get that twice. But at the very least, you really want to be honing in, trying to at least get it once, and really give yourself a nice looking score if you're able to do that. So.
Perfect shot.
But anyway, good luck with this hole, guys. Keep in mind that it is downwind, and it has that, downwind and right effect. So you're going to see me kind of play according to that. It is going to fly farther than what it shows on your guide. So don't just put your second bounce right on the very edge of the rough. You got to come in a little bit. So if you guys watch the way that I set up, I was very meticulous with the way that I was setting up, finding a good spin combination and trying to make sure that it wasn't going to go in the sand with some, because that second, third, fourth, fifth hops off your ball guide, they're all going to change, especially on crosswinds. Those are the worst. Those are the hardest to figure out, because you can't ever anticipate over enough, it seems. So, you know, you want to be thinking about that, and also keep in mind, you know, it's a little downwind, so it is going to project a little bit farther. So you can't just, you know, put it on the edge of the fairway and say, oh, I'm going to hit it into the edge of the fairway. It might fly past that. So keep that in mind. Good luck there, guys, and see you guys for hole 9 coming up.